Hi guys, my name is Akiko Osaka.
My name is Harry Zikos.
We are brokers in New York City, doing for 13 years.
And we're here today to talk about an opportunity for sale, a building for sale, with a fully built out restaurant on the ground. And we're actually sitting in the restaurant space right now.
So here we are in Turtle Bay in a Japanese restaurant at 249 East 49th Street. It's one of our exclusive listings, building for sale.
Asking price is $7 million.
Yep.
And we're here to show you this for sale opportunity of a mixed-use building in Midtown East New York.
Yep. Here we are in Turtle Bay. This is one of my favorite blocks. There are so many restaurants, bars. Great nightlife, and there's a supermarket on the corner.
So Turtle Bay is a great submarket in Manhattan, particularly Midtown East, because its proximity to all of the dense office districts and office towers, along with proximity to the United Nations centers. There's a lot of diplomats in this immediate area and a lot of businesses servicing the immediate office communities within the UN, within corporate American companies, international companies as well. Literally any type of financial institutions are within walking distance. Jeffries, Chase, along with the UN, just to name a few, along with hotels, plenty of tourist attractions. The further west you go into Rockefeller Center, we're right on the cusp of that. And the opportunity here is interesting because on the ground floor, what you can see a snippet of, we'll show you more later. What you see here is a fantastic pre-built restaurant for Japanese cuisine, fully vented, existing gas service, handicap accessible bathroom, equipped basement, outdoor seating in the rear, along with this beautifully pre-built bar that can seat at least a couple of dozen patrons with a soft liquor license as well. It's ideal for entertainment. So Kiko, tell us and your audience and the audience here, what do you think? Is New York City back? Are we open?
We're open, we're back to normal. A lot of people, I would say 50 to 60% of New Yorkers actually get vaccinated. Restaurants are open. They run normal hours. Some restaurants, run till 2 a.m., 3 a.m., which is great. If you walk on Fifth Avenue, near Rockefeller Center area, you see a lot of tourists, and on Fifth Avenue you see a lot of tourists doing shoppings, and it's great to have people back.
Yeah.
Harry is going to show you the space.
Come on in, guys. So this is a fully built out restaurant. So this is a perfect opportunity for an investor to come in here, invest in a building in the middle of one of the busiest parts of New York City, and have a fully equipped, high-end, Japanese or otherwise kind of restaurant. Everything's built out, furnished. We have a deep fryer over here.
Oh, nice.
We have a bunch of freezer equipment, beer on tap. Of course, I don't know if all the alcohol will be joining us in the sale, but we can find out.
Yes.
If you're into sushi, you'll understand what you're looking at over here.
Nice.
So there's 2 floors to the restaurant. Handicapped bathroom right here. It's very important that you have ADA accessibility when you're running a restaurant. ADA stands for the Americans with Disabilities Act, in case you were wondering. So back here we have more seating for the patrons, and of course the outdoor space, which we'll show you in a minute. But Akiko, let's go to the kitchen over here. I want to show everybody the kitchen. So now the kitchen here, already pre-built, once again. The first thing any restaurant operator asks me when I'm showing commercial space, is it vented? And yes, in fact, it is vented. Black iron to the roof. All the equipment is here. There's more dishwashers downstairs, ice makers over here as well. And there's an internal staircase going down, which we can showcase momentarily. And when you're sending your orders to the patrons outside that are eating in the back, corporate events or regular customers, you send the orders right from the kitchen to save time. So it's very good for your logistics.
Okay.
All right, so now let's back area. Okay. So this is additional outdoor seating. And I'm a big fan of all of this lovely bamboo design that's over here.
So total 4 stories.
4 stories, basement, ground floor that we're on right now, and floors 2 through 4. This is the opportunity. It's ready for an investor to come in here, launch their restaurant concept, and start business immediately.
Right. Let's go back inside.
I'm going to show you the basement now, coming down from the kitchen. Every time I'm working with a restaurant operator looking for space in New York City, the first thing they ask me is, how big is the basement and is there any equipment in a space for the refrigeration, for the freezers, grease traps, dishwashers, ice makers, apartment sinks, and then some. This has everything you need for your restaurant operation. There's also a little office here, the networking for the location, some employee lockers. This door open. So we have mechanicals over here, because this does come with the building. Gas boiler. And then actually at Akiko, we also have the addition. We have 2 staircases for fire code purposes. So we have another staircase over here that takes us to the rest of the hallway for the building.
Okay.
And now we're back into the restaurant.
Okay. All right. This is the rooftop.
This is the roof of 249 East 49th Street. We wanted to show you some of the activity that's happening with some of our neighbors that may or may not be possible here, truth be told. If you look over there, they're seeing that they're adding another floor to the building. And they're doing an expansion. So it just lets the mind wander thinking about potential opportunities and expanding allowable square footage for the property. Of course, you want to consult an architect always for this kind of stuff. But this is what New York is all about. Skyscraper after skyscraper after skyscrapers. Let's see, this is a condo, that's a condo, office, I think that's also office, townhomes, everything all mixed and mashed.
There are many townhouses this street. Really nice street.
Many of them are historically preserved as well.
Alright. Let's go downstairs.
And for my restaurant operators that are looking at this, I want you to see the venting over here. It's very important. So right here we have all the ductwork, black iron to the roof, venting, and the compressor for HVAC, the air conditioner for the restaurant. And it's always important to inspect these materials and equipment before you purchase anything or before you take on a lease. And knowing that it's already here is just one less thing that you have to worry about as a restaurateur.
Well, thank you for showing today.
Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming on our little tour. And contact us if you or anyone you know might be interested in this opportunity.
Yeah. Harry is driving.
Hello.
Enjoying shopping?
H&M, Ted Baker, Lululemon.
Their yoga pants are like $200.
I love Lululemon.
You do?
I wear their running jackets.
Oh, this is diamond. So this is New York Public. Yeah, Bryant Park and New York City Library. supermarket. This is new building.
This is One
Financial
Vanderbilt.
Tower. Yeah. So this is Grand Central Station.
Millions of people every single day travel through this station here.
To Westchester,
From
Connecticut.
everywhere.
Yep. And that's Grand Hyatt.
It's a luxury hotel.
So here we are on 42nd Street, Park Avenue, and going UN?
East to go see the UN area. So guys, we're all talking about vaccines a lot in the last year and a half, right? So Pfizer has a location right here on 42nd Street and 2nd Avenue. This is their headquarters.
Pfizer's, yeah. So that is United Nations. This is in the United Nations.
Right along the East River. And across the river, you can see a bunch of high-rises that are actually Long Island City. It's a very, very developed part of Queens.
Sunday's closed. These are Trump buildings.
Trump World Tower, one of the very popular condominium buildings near the UN.
Yep.
Why don't we do a loop around back to the building?
Sure.
So guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how close our listing for sale is to the United Nations that we are just coming from, just a few blocks south from below. Right now we're on 49th Street and 1st Avenue. One of the many United Nations plaza structures.
On 49th Street is on shuttle bus. East to west. Restaurants, bars. Oh, you should try this ramen place. It's
Oh, what, over here?
Yeah.
It's really good?
Nishida Shoten. Yeah, it's good.
I'll have to try it. I love ramen.
You do?
Oh yeah, I love Japanese food. Japanese culture, the food, the people.
So here we are, came back from 9th Street and